Our mission, it's really a movement, is about nonviolent crisis intervention. How do you really look out for the care and welfare of people who are with your organization, be it patients, students, clients, residents, consumers, you name it. We have every profession in the world come to our program.
We train people in how to de-escalate violent behavior. CPI has over 30,000 active certified instructors teaching our programs out there right now. And many of them are using Yammer to help look at ways that they can keep their training relevant.
We went into Yammer with the perspective of we want them to be able to talk to each other. And how do we create a platform or put them in touch with one another to help advance our mission? And if they can be stronger by having confidence with each other, it builds the brand loyalty with CPI because we're facilitating it, and gives us the opportunity to connect with them, participate in the conversations, gives us great research and development exposure, so we can make enhancements to our training and make it more effective.
You can get siloed. You've got, you don't even always know what's going on in other people's departments or your own. But then Yammer came along, and it was cool how that started because an executive here named Algene wanted a place that wasn't Facebook and wasn't email with all of its 10,000 reply alls and file versions. So he said, what about this thing called Yammer? And all of us were like, okay. So I looked into it. It's a Microsoft product. We already are using Office 365. Simple to turn it on. And then we launched it. We thought this would be great for the whole company. Break down those barriers, any of them that are left. We've got people in the community who want to be in there. We don't force any instructor to be in. It's entirely opt-in.
We have traveling staff who their job is to actually train people within other organizations. And one of the things that we offer them after they train, we have what's called the Certified Instructor Association. And this association is where we actually have our instructor community. That instructor community is on Yammer, hosted on Yammer, and they could go in and talk to each other 24/7. We might have someone from Nova Scotia post a question or say, hey, I'm teaching my first class tomorrow. What can I do? And you'll see someone from New Zealand pop in and say, hey, I remember when I taught my first class. They can post something in our community anytime they want, and they'll get a response probably within an hour. It's really amazing.
One-way communication can only get you so far. Once you're starting to bring that information back, bring that feedback back, then we can use that on the research side to understand what we need to develop for programs in the future.
It definitely has been key to helping us stay focused. There's a lot of things that different groups are doing that are in pursuit of advancing our cause as an organization, but Yammer really helps keep it in a centralized place that we can all see it.
I think one of the most powerful ways it has impacted our culture is it keeps us close to who our real client is, and that's the certified instructor. We can keep our fingers on the pulse of what's going on out there in the world with people using our program. And we can hear the stories, we can read the stories. So being able to just focus on Yammer and communicate that way has changed our world.